Okay, today we're talking about the areas of parallelograms and triangles. First of all, rectangles and parallelograms. I'm going to have the same formula for each of them. I'm going to take my base and multiply it by my height to get my area. It's important that we figure out what my base is and what my height is. My base is going to be any side of my parallelogram, and then my height is going to be whatever is perpendicular to the base. So for this first one, I've got two bases here. I've got 4.5 and 5 because they're both side lengths. And then if I look at this 4 inches, that's going to be perpendicular to one of my bases. So I have to figure out, so 4 is my height because it's perpendicular, and which base is it perpendicular to? Do area is equal to 4 times 5. Again, 5 is my base, 4 is perpendicular to it, and so my area would be 20 inches, 20 square inches. Over here, it gets a little bit trickier. We have, I want to find out what DE is, so I'm going to make DE equal to X. And so I'm going to set up two equations. The first one, again, I have two different bases, and I have two heights which correspond with each base. So I have two equations, one for each base. The first one is going to be, I'm going to use 13 for my first base, and 9.4 for my second base. Then I just have to see which heights correspond. Again, when I have this this 13, this is my my side right here, and so perpendicular to this side will be right here, my 9 inches. So that would be my height. And then with the other one, again, this is my 9.4, that's my base, and perpendicular to it is X. So I would do 13 times 9, I would get, that is 117. So then once I find out what my area is, I can take it and plug it into my area there and find out what X is. So 117 is equal to 9.4 times X. Divide both sides by 9.4. Oops. And you get X is equal to 12.4 or something like that. 12.4. Again, having to find the area first before I find out what that height is. Again, we have area of a triangle here. Again, my base and my height are still defined the same way. My base is one of the sides. My height is going to be my perpendicular to it. So here, again, this is 12 inches. And so my base, I can choose either one. It's either going to be my bottom or my left side. How we say this is my base. My bottom is 12 inches, so area is equal to 1/2 times 12. And then my height, again, perpendicular to that bottom, is going to be my vertical side, and that's going to be 5 inches. So I'm getting the area to equal 30, and the inches square. And then this last one, again, combining a couple shapes together to make a big shape, we can find the area of each individual piece and then add them together. So the area of my bottom part, this is a square down at the bottom with 6 inches. So area is equal to 6 squared. So that gives me 36 for my area there. And then the second one, my triangle up at the top, again, my base is going to be the bottom, and so my area is equal to 1/2 the base, which is 6, and the height, which again, perpendicular to, this is my base, this is my height, and so it'll be 8. And so my area will be equal to 24. So we've got 24 and 36, I can add them together, and so the area of the whole thing is equal to 60 square inches. And that's it. There we go.